Good afternoon, good evening, good day, or good morning, wherever you are tuning us in, wherever you are in the world. I'm just so pleased that you've decided to take a little bit of your time and share it with us. And uh, this show is wonderful. Um, I started it about maybe 3 months ago, and it is to um, um, show you a little bit of the reason why or others want to make their life different and make the other people in their life different. And but they want to make it better. Um, and that's why I want to do this because I want you to be better. So um, um, sometimes I have a guest come on and I interview them, and sometimes I just tell you what's on my heart or mind. Um, and this time I want to tell you about my story. And I'm taking part in a Tony Robbins um, Time to Rise. Uh, he's doing a 3 day um, uh, program that it's free and you should if you aren't. I know I shouldn't say should, um, but consider going on and um, uh, enrolling to get the next 2 days of it. But anyways, one of the items he was talking about was the story or my story, and he talked about really we have three uh, principles or three ways we can we can embrace our life. And he said them in the reverse order of importance. He said the first was strategy, the second was story, and the third was state. And I'm going to focus on the story or my story, and maybe you can relate, or maybe um, you will learn a little bit about something because um, way back when, almost or over 14 years ago, I had two strokes, and they're ischemic stroke, so I had blood clots, and um, but I um, had a different story back then. But I realized over the next few weeks, I realized, first of all, um, that I had to um, embrace God, my God. Some people may think others, but I have realized I needed to do that. And I realized um, he or they or um, whatever you decide, um, uh, God decided to give me another chance. And that's when I realized my new story needed to be when I have my this other chance, what um, do I want to show to the world? And I knew that I had a new calling, but I didn't know what. In fact, it took me over 11 years to find really my calling, which was like my story expanded. And I realized I wanted to make a difference for stroke survivors or thrivers, as I call them, for who wanted to make a difference in their life and the life around the people that interact with them. And so I've been doing it ever since. I'm grateful. I'm very rewarded um, um, because I can make a difference with others. And I would hope that when you think about or feel about your story, um, maybe it is um, you maybe feel a little bit victimy um, and feel put out, um, especially if you had a stroke. I can relate to that. In fact, I did. In fact, haven't much lately, but way back when, in the first year, I would feel it sometimes. I would feel, why do I have to do this? And I often would think that the why was I was going to find some answers, and I'm not. I'm not going to answer, and I'm also not going to ask that question because I found that it was more productive to focus on what I can do, and so I think maybe or feel that maybe you will ask yourself a little different question than you have been doing it, especially if you or people you love um, feel victimized, um, because there will be no answers that satisfies them or satisfies you like it didn't for me. But when I shifted my questions to different questions, and I uh, uh, invite you to ask yourself different questions and come up with a different story that is more productive, more helpful, because um, when I was uh, eh, eh, trying to find the answer to why I was a victim, to what am I going to do now to help myself and others, and that is much more enriching, and I suspect maybe better. So I ask you, if you shift your questions to um, why, to looking at what you can do now, then your story changes, and the story and becomes um, what you focus on your life, and not on what you can't have or don't have or whatever. So this um, show will be on the shorter side because I just don't want to leave you with this question: what can you do? And I ask that every day. And what can I do to help others? And that makes me be fulfilled. So um, when you do that, you can, of course, you can put it in below, or you can, when you get a replay, you can still put comments. And I would hope that um, you will think or feel about something different and shift your story to a new story. To your success.